understand you've just purchased an 1894S dime. Can you tell us about this coin and this transaction?
Absolutely. The 1894S dime is one of the most storied rarities in United States numismatics. It's a great prized rarity among all of us that have been collectors since we were kids. The Top 100 book by Jeff Garrett, it lists the coins, I think, as number 3 on the list, the 1913 nickel being number 1. And it's a coin that has personally mattered an awful lot to me my entire life. As my father published books on the Barber series when I was a kid, and when we were collecting coins together, my father and I, we would have these Whitman folders, and we would open up the Whitman folder, and the 94S dime space was there with a plug, and the plug said rare, and you couldn't, which, I was like, Dad, I'm an 8-year-old kid, I'm like, Dad, why can't I put a coin in that hole? And he said, they only made 24, and at the time, there were only, I think, 9 coins known. And he said, son, we'll never have one of those. So that's why they plugged the hole, so you don't feel inadequate. But for me, I saw it a different way. I thought, one day I want to be able to fill that hole. And it just sort of always became a challenge for me to own an 1894S dime. And for that reason, I've always sought after them. I've always been passionate about the registry of the existing specimens, and we now know that there are 10 specimens today. It won't grow because there were 10 originally known. The registry was questionable on a 10th example, and this coin happens to be that example. It came up for auction in 2007 at Stax, where I chased it. I was an underbidder with Jack Lee, was my partner, and we were going to split the coin and own it together. And unfortunately, we were outbid by the previous owner. Ever since then, I kept in touch with that owner, and I kept reminding him of my interest in the coin. And I finally got a phone call from him a few weeks ago, and he said, John, if you're still interested, let me know. And I said, I'm still interested. And at that point, he shot me a number, and I said, okay, because I knew that this was a no bones kind of a guy, and I didn't want to take a chance at someone else being offered the coin. And so I bought it. And while I would love to own it and keep it and prize it, I can't afford to do that either. I have a business to maintain and cash flow to uphold, and so for me, the glory is in handling the coin. It's the 3rd different 1894S dime I've handled, and about the 5th or 6th transaction involving a 94S dime that I've been involved in. And it's with any luck, I'll handle all of them in my career. But this is it, and I actually feel that this is really one of the most beautiful examples. It's just a gorgeous coin. It's conservatively graded. It's everything that we stand for at David Lawrence Rare Coins in a coin: rarity, quality, and value. I think it's all there in this coin.
What kind of value?
What kind of value? Well, it's a good question. Our list price on the coin, our asking price, is $2.5 million. We are open to discussion with interested parties, and look forward to hearing from people as far as that is concerned.